Walking through pain, loss, and disappointment. Final part. Gratitude and faith. Since we know who God is, that he brings possibilities that are even greater than the problems, and we're connected in with him, the only real appropriate way to respond is with thanksgiving, with joy, and with faith. We no longer have to react to our circumstances with fear and anger and frustration, but instead we get to act according to God's understanding of the situation. We get to act according to what he's doing. So we're acting according to him. We're not reacting to the circumstances. So we then thank him for the solutions that he's bringing into our lives. Even if we haven't seen him yet, it's appropriate to thank him for what he is about to do, what he has said he's going to do, because we know he's faithful. We know he keeps his promises. We can rest in peace in the arms of our Father, knowing that he will accomplish what he has said. And this thankfulness is how we rejoice in the Lord always. This thankfulness is how we have joy in all circumstances. And this joy, the joy of the Lord, is our strength. And as we have this fruit of the Spirit that God grows in us, this joy that God grows in us, we get stronger and stronger. And so even when we don't see the immediate changes that we want to see, even when we encounter something way worse than we thought we could handle, we can react with joy, and that will bring the strength for us to face that thing, for us to go through it, for us to overcome it, for us to connect with God rather than react to the circumstances. And our prayers change from that help me, I just don't know, to confident prayers where we are praying in agreement with what the Lord has said. And we know that our prayers are going to be answered because he's already declared that they're going to be answered. We've heard from him, and we're praying in agreement with him. And then we can take action with confidence and with peace of mind, knowing that we are walking with the Lord and that it is going to bring good results. Whether that action is stand and see the Lord work, whether that action is declare and pray or do something with God to connect with him and overcome the circumstances, or whether that action is to walk with God through the difficulty, through the grief, through the hardship. And whether we see the immediate results, whether we see slow but steady results, or whether we don't see any results for a while, we know, we have that peace of mind that says, yes, I know, I am confident that the Lord is working, that he will keep his promises. And my hope is not a false hope, because my hope is in the one who's faithful. So Lord, I just thank you so much for bringing these amazing, incredible solutions into our life. That you have the knowledge and the power to work things together for good in ways that we couldn't, and that we couldn't even imagine, much less do. So I agree with your prayer, God. I say, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth and in our lives as it is in heaven. And I ask that you give us this daily bread, give us this day our daily bread, so that we would have the strength, the confidence, the peace, the joy, and the faith to walk with you in the face of overwhelming, painful, difficult things. Psalm 27, 13 and 14 says, I am still confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord. Amen.